friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sigrid and I make videos about books because I love them. Today I'm going to be unboxing my book of the month box. Although I do have two accounts, I only got one box shipped to me this month. The first book that I got is The Wild Huntress by Emily Lloyd Jones. I believe this is like the fantasy pick. The monsters will fear me. Every 5 years, two kingdoms take part in a wild hunt. Joining is a bloody risk, and even the best hunters can suffer the most gruesome fates. Still, hundreds gamble their lives to participate, all vying for the hunt's life-changing prize, a magical wish granted by the other king. Branwen possesses a gift no other human has, the ability to see and slay monsters. She's desperate to cure her mother's sickness, and the wild hunt is her only option. Gwydion is the least impressive of his magically talented family, but with his ability to control plants and his sleight of hand, he'll do whatever it takes to keep this cruel older brother from becoming a tyrant. Pryderi is prince born and monster raised. Deep down, the royal crown doesn't interest him. All he wants is to know where he belongs. A trickster, a prince, and a wild huntress, if they band together against the monstrous creatures within the woods, they have a chance to win, but nothing is guaranteed, for all are fair game and love in the hunt. And then we have our first horror pick. This is Dearest by Jackie Walters. A new mom in need of help opens the door to her long estranged mother, only to invite something much darker inside. Flora is a new mom enamored of her baby girl Iris, who has arrived a few weeks early. But with her husband still deployed, Flora must navigate the newborn stage alone. As the sleepless nights pass in their half-empty home, the edges of her reality begins to blur. Household items seem to move on their own accord, and Flora is certain someone is talking to Iris through their baby monitor. Just as Flora becomes convinced she is losing her mind, a surprising guest shows up to help, Flora's own mother, to whom she hasn't spoken in years. Will caring for the baby help them to amend their fraught relationship and start anew? Or is there more that Flora's mother isn't telling her about the events that led to their estrangement? As stranger and scarier events unfold, Flora begins to fear that her mother's secret have allowed something truly evil to enter her home. She must decide, is her hold on reality slipping dangerously away? Or is she in fact the only thing standing between a terrifying visitor and her baby? Next up, we have the book of Witching by C.J. Cook. A mother must fight for her daughter's life in this fierce and haunting tale of witchcraft and revenge. Clem gets a call that is every mother's worst nightmare. Her 19-year-old daughter, Erin, is unconscious in the hospital after a hiking trip with her friends on the remote Orkney Islands met a horrifying end, leaving her boyfriend dead and her best friend missing. When Erin wakes, she doesn't recognize her mother and she doesn't answer to her name, but insists she is someone called Nyx. Clem travels to the site of her daughter's accident, determined to find out what happened to her. The answer may lie in a dark secret in the history of the Orkneys. A woman wrongfully accused of witchcraft and murdered 4 centuries ago. Clem begins to wonder whether Erin's strange behavior is a symptom of a broken mind or the effects of an ancient curse. And the final book that we got is The Stone Witch of Florence by Anna Roche. A woman's secret, a deadly plague, unleashed the forbidding magic. 1348. Ginevra de Gasparo has a gift. By harnessing the hidden powers of gemstones, she can heal the sick. But when word spread of her unusual abilities, she was condemned as a witch and banished. Now, as the Black Plague is ravaging Italy, the same men who expelled her are begging for her return. Ginevra obliges, assuming the city's leaders are finally ready to accept her unorthodox curses amid a pandemic. But upon arrival, she is tasked with a much different mission. She must use her collection of jewels to track down a ruthless thief who is ransacking Florence's churches for priceless relics, the city's only hope for protection. If she succeeds, she'll be a recognized physician and never accused of witchcraft again. But as her investigation progresses, Ginevra discovers she's merely a pawn in a much larger scheme than the one she's been hired to solve. And the dangerous men behind this conspiracy won't think twice about killing a stone witch to get what they want. And the final thing we got is the bookmark. This says, I Always Know My Place, and it was submitted by Mackenzie D. From Seattle, Washington, who's been a member since 2019. And that's everything that I got in my box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.